All right, how's it going, everyone? I'm getting the last little bit of stuff taken care of on my end, making sure we got all the cards we need off of Mana Traders. I hope you all are doing wonderful tonight. I've had a pretty good day off work, so always fantastic. And like I said, I hope that you all out there have been doing fantastic as well. Alright, let's make sure we got all the cards that we rented for what could very well just be a miserable pile, and we fall flat on our face, and then we give up and play creativity tomorrow. You know, it happens. I figured we go back to modern for a little bit. Just, I have, I don't know, like, Legacy is super fun. I've been, not gonna lie, a little bit down on the format. Not gonna lie, a little bit down. Little bit down. Where's Noble? There he is. Alrighty, here we are. Yes, that is it. It is the deck, Modern Jund. This popped up everywhere in the challenge over the weekend. This is one of the best performing versions, and a version I just, I really liked. There's a vibe to the deck I really picked up on and really liked. So, that's why I chose this particular version. And without much further ado, let us get into it. Why are we playing Jund in the year of our Lord 2023? I like it. I am a big Jund fan, and that is all the reason. But it seems to... but there is an actual reason. This has been doing very well. It's putting up multiple results, slight variations on this. This has a lot of the things I like. Got a 2-2 split of Terminate, or a 1-1 split of Terminate and Abrupt Decay. I feel like you could push that for a Terminate and just make room in the side for the Abrupt Decay. My personal opinion, just because while we are relying on Liliana of the Veil to answer like a big Murktide or something, I just don't. I'm not as high on the card. I could honest to God just see cutting Liliana altogether. The old girl just ain't what she used to be here in the lands of Modern. I'd argue that she isn't in Pioneer, and... one second while I throw out the BRB, I stupidly forgot to close Discord. Alright, now we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. But, and then... like, just a lot of realistically good stuff deck, you know? Sorry about that. But just, like, you got your Thoughtseize, your Inquisition, three split. Oh, hi, Boring Man. How is it going tonight? I hope you're doing well. I like this deck. I think it's cool, and we're about to play it. How long my night keeps going well is, I don't know, like, I mean, I don't know why this deck does well. It has been. I like Jund, so I'm gonna play it. Could not, for the life of me, tell you why anyone is having any measure of success. How's it going, Resto? Yeah, basically, Jund is just good stuff .deck. Like, that's all it is about, and that's what we're gonna try and do here in the league. You know, we've got our 2 Fatal Push. I do like 2 Fatal Push for Bolt. I think that's really good, like, especially when you don't have Urza Saga to get you that guaranteed extra card type in the yard for Unholy Heat. I think Push and Bolt are just solid all-rounder removals. Great against Hammer Time, great against Murktide. So much just dying to either one. Although, you know, Legend Shredder can kind of outsize Bolt if your timing's off or something. But you'll have that. That's also why we do have the Inquisition of Kozilek. Just take those kind of problematic cards out of our opponent's hand before we before we have to deal with them, in all honesty. That's usually, prevention is often the best medicine, and that's another staple, like good stuff, and preventing threats before they can become threats is kind of Jun's stock and trade. On that, just for further hand disruption and a great big threat, Croxa. I love this card. Actually, when we're getting rid of some of our secret layer stuff, my wife and I decided to keep that. I'm a big fan of the art of that Croxa. It's the one I use in paper quite a bit. I'm a massive fan of it. Of course, we got the 4 of Monkey. You wouldn't be a good stuff deck without the 4 of Monkey. Same thing, if you're running red and green, you're a good stuff deck, and you have no valid reason not to run Ren and 6. Monkey, Ren and 6, hyper efficient at their mana cost. Fantastic cards. Also, Jund All-Star Tarmogoyf can't get much better than one of the best 2 mana beaters ever printed. Now, it doesn't hold up to, like, Ledger Shredder. Yes and no. Like, you don't have to grow it. Like, your investment is just playing Magic and then paying 2, like 1 in the green. That's your investment. You don't have to set up a bunch of connive nonsense. But then again, Goyf isn't helping you cycle through your deck. But what is helping us cycle through our deck are a very good 3-3 split in my mind. It wouldn't be Jund without Goyf in my it wouldn't be Jund mid-range as we've known it without Goyf. But what we have in the 3-drop, we have 7 that we actually have to pay full retail, and a bonus 8th and 9th, which we'll come to. Obviously, the main draws in the 3-drop are Fable and Spyro. Like, turning excess Ren and 6 and Monkeys in your hand into fresh cards is just super powerful. Like, just the fact, like, you get 2 loots, 2 bodies off of 3 mana for Fable makes it just super, super efficient. Spyro is just a bunch of, like, if you've got, like, it's turn 3, you've got your double red, you have, like, a useless Ren and Monkey stare at you back, drop your Spyro, get you 2 fresh cards, get you 2 1/1s, really hard to beat for 3 mana, and the fact that you could flash it back for 5 in an uncounterable way is just gravy on it. And also a 10th one that we'll get onto. Liliana of the Veil, a card I like. I quite like Liliana. I actually have, from Alter Sleeves, I have 2 of the ones by Steve Argyle himself, where she's like this really, like, metal, like, flame reaper motif. She's really, really cool. I don't play her despite having those and having backed the Kickstarter because I thought those looked so cool. I don't even see her play in Pioneer. Like, and I love Lily. I love the kind of gameplay Liliana brings to the table. Attacking the hand, keeping the board clear, just keeping, like, this emphasis on dumping your hand, keeping your opponent's board clear, and just pushing into the red every turn. I love the way it makes you play. I just don't think it is generally very good. I could argue that you should probably just forego Lily altogether and just put an extra Terminate. I mean, it is sad that that's where we're at in Modern, that one of the all-star format-defining cards forever just is flat not that good. But I mean, that is where we are. But on the subject of things that are just that good, double endurance, flash 3/4 blocker that does not exile the opponent's yard, shovels it back in. So living in, you can just evoke this essentially for free. They've vomited all that stuff into their yard. It just gets tucked under. They living in fizzles. You've dodged 1 bullet. They're down to 3, and if you can just keep up that pressure, you'll probably get there against them. Also, in that same note, Riveteer's Charm, a really cool one. Target opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker they control with the highest mana value amongst creatures and planeswalkers they control. So against Hammer, like, they've gone and they've super equipped their, the annoying one that gives everything free equip. Pure Steel Paladin. They've got that and some tokens. That Paladin's going bye-bye. Next mode, exile the top 3 cards of your library. Until your next end step, you may play those cards. Instant speed, draw 3 for your next turn. Make a land drop play a hand disruption spell, cast a threat. You know, like, obviously that's the top tier. Sometimes you're just clearing out 3 lands that you didn't want to draw anyway. Really good. And the third mode, not the most impactful, exile target player's graveyard. But at the same time, like, against living in, like, you've got them, they think they've got you, they go all in, you just nuke their yard. They may wipe your board, but they don't have anything to do. It's just a lot of good upside. Like, oh, like, you get the vibe, like, well, next turn they're going to cast a big Murktide. No, you're not. You have no yard. That Murktide's rotten in hand. A lot of utility of this card. Nothing about it other than maybe the pseudo draw 3 mode. Super duper strong, but just very, very useful. A great Magic card. Very glad to see that. Could even see a second copy of this over Lily. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie to you. Down bad on Lily. Down bad on Lily, and not for the reasons most people are. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not gonna win you every game, but it will matter. And it's like the fact that it's stapled onto just an option for 2 super relevant modes, it just makes the card. Over in the side, double Turok. I mean, good stuff decks, like with the 4-color Omnath, 5-color Omnath nonsense piles exist. Turok exists. Turn off all of their removal, or rip apart their hand, have a big threat they can't block. They can't balance it with Teferi, and you're just getting in. Like, their stall tactics no longer work. Great card to invalidate them. Absolutely love it. Always jam in too. Any deck that I can justify it. Love the card. For Leyline of the Void, Living End and Murktide exist. We would not like them to cast their namesake cards. Leyline helps us with that. Again, very targeted, but very good. Very good at what it does. Also, gets around those pesky Leyline of Sanctities, and that's the ideal. Like, you just go Leyline, and they go Leyline, and then their hand is just garbage. They have no pressure. They don't have a way to deal with your Leyline. They've dumped it all for Leyline, so you just get to go Tarmogoyf, turn sideways, and zero them out before they can kill you. You know, again, what more can you say? Also, Fury. Great against Hammer. Any small creature deck. Fury is just a house. Often a 3-for-1 or 3-for-2. And sometimes you just hard cast it, and it's just a straight up 4-for-1. You get 3 of their creatures, and you get a threat that they have to respect because it's going to be crashing in for 6 every turn. Veil of Summer, great to stifle those Archon triggers. They go to do that, you just Veil, nothing happens, you kill it on your turn. Kolaghan's Command, great mid-range card. Honestly, maybe, I'm going to run this as is. Maybe you're just supposed to play that instead of Lily. Like, you just swap them out Lilies in the side when you need that extra Murktide, an extra way to kill a Murktide. And K-Command's just in the main, because sometimes, like, you have to evoke an Endurance early, and sometimes you just like to buy it back. Buy it back on OP's upkeep. You have it, and then you can just hard cast if you need a threat and to nuke their yard again. Card's good. Card might be better than Lily, but we'll run it. You know, I did not design a Jund list that won a challenge, so we're gonna go with what was designed here by, and let me pop it up here on my end so I can actually give credit where it is due, for MTG. So they took this to a top 8. I think they came in 5th or 4th with it. So, you know, obviously we did very, very well with the deck. So I assume there is something here that I'm flat not seeing with this in question. And it could just be that, you know, like, they didn't have time to think about it. They just kind of jammed it in here like this because that felt right. That's the thing that can happen, you know? Also, I'm sorry, like, I want Lily to be good because her and Turok together are so cool. They're just what I like to do. They are like this thing that just forces you and your opponent to play proactive, and the way Jund is set up, you just play better proactive than they do. But I don't know. But like I said, we'll see. This could turn me around. Like, there's times where I thought she's almost done it and just been a little bit shy. This could turn me, you know? I'm going into this with an open a mind as possible. Also, here in the side, 3EE, because 3EE, it's modern, like there's just so much it does. Wipe all the tokens from Hammer, wipe all the tokens from Rhinos, etc, etc. Just a fantastic card. Just have them in your sideboards. Alright, so let's hop into modern. Let us burn these play points. And let's try and find us a weak match. We'll probably restart after this one, just knowing Moto as I do. But yeah, we'll see. Watch me get Liliana every time and watch it be dead after, like, dogging it. Or better yet, like, watch me get Liliana and just be the most brilliant play I've ever made. And it's super duper snowballed us to victory. I'd be fine with that one. You know, feel vindicated if it's the former. Will not be upset to eat my words if it is the latter. That being said, though, I don't know, really looking forward to this one. And I believe I had mentioned this to Rest over the weekend. This is one I really wanted to run at some point, so I figured I'd go ahead and do it today. We'll probably come back tomorrow with creativity is what I'm feeling. I might decide to do Legacy tomorrow and do creativity on Wednesday. You know, but I did find a creativity list over the weekend. The more I've sat and kind of ruminated on it, I really like the build. It's going back to the 4 of Archon, a bit of reunion of Persist, just to really, like, sometimes you just get an Archon in your hand. And if you're on the 3 Archon, like, just try and creativity or transmorg it out, like, it feels very bad. And we haven't gotten a really, like, honestly, even a shock effect that shuffled to the bottom and you drew a card would be fine, I think. But you just don't have a playable card like that in Modern currently. You do have some that are seeing some Pio play. Not entirely sure about their Modern viability. You know, again, I would not be upset to try it at some point. Okay, and we're on the draw, so we're going to be looking for probably a more bolt hand. But then again, sometimes I just go tap land. Your Thoughtseize is still good, so we'll see. We will see. Also, I have been liking. They've decided to keep a 7. We do have a very proactive hand into Spyro, but if they go Monkey, we don't really have anything to do about it, but we're on the draw. I'm going to keep just because we've got a very good turn 1 play in Monkey, and we have some very good top ends here too, in Spyro and Fable. So again, you know, this could be the fatal flaw that does me in. You know, I won't. Okay, we're getting scammed. So it's going to be interesting what they take here. I know normally on my scam games I tend to win against Jund, but we'll see. Because honestly, we could just draw the bolt the grief, and then OP just has a big old goose egg as a follow-up. They've got nothing. Though they did keep a 7. I feel like Monkey is very likely on the way. They probably take Spyro Monkey. Oh, interesting. Fatal Push is our get here. I'm gonna hold up just because we can dash the Monkey. I don't see that we gain anything by playing out into a removal spell. So we'll run it like that. We've got one of our swamps in hand, and if we are expecting a Blood Moon, we can just vert it next turn. Dolthy, odd hand out of scam, but that's fine by me. We'll fetch, we'll shock. Dolthy resolves. Now, I think I go ahead. I don't really want them to have this, so I'm just going to pass the push now. Okay, we get our second swamp. I think that's carte blanche to go ahead and get the forest and just get Monkey all up in there. Again, they could have another pitch card, but the fact we're now completely insulated from Blood Moon, and that could be a very good turn 3 for opponent, I feel kind of okay about this play. So we'll get our forest. Green, red, Monkey gets dashed, and also they might have just messed up their timing. All right. Because moto fails happen to the best of us, unfortunately. Wouldn't mind hitting a Thoughtseize off this. Well, I'm glad our opponent didn't get that. And there is something to be said for going and getting a mountain here if they don't play like a Blood Moon. Spyro coming down. Tarmogoyf. I'm gonna dash this Monkey and just see if we can't get them to expend interaction and use the Spyro to refuel after we drop the Goyf, because the Goyf should at that point be too big to, they're gonna have to push it or terminate it. And not for nothing, we could just hit here and cast that, discard these dead lands and totally refuel. I'd be fine with that. Or get their Spyro and do it. I'm cool with that too. Very cool with that. So far liking the way we're going against... Okay, so looks like they get deploy their Grief. We'll deploy Tarmogoyf. Okay. They are going to take our Spyro. This sucks, but it is what it is. Monkey probably gonna... All right. Yeah, let's just get the mountain here. Like, I feel like the odds of them wanting to Blood Moon are so low that it doesn't matter. And we don't, like, again... Okay, Inquisition, let's go ahead. Let's get that. Let's force them to interact here. I knew that was coming. Okay, so Dunzo for us. Not... Okay, so that's fine. I'm okay trading the Spyro. Again, they might draw the pitch card and still hit. If they do, that kind of sucks. Okay, they could feign death. If they do, I'm okay trading here. Okay, they do draw the feign death effect. So we effectively trade. That's fine. Okay. Endurance is a good get. Okay, so... If they cast the Grief, we just cast Endurance. They don't seem to have a good way to trigger revolt, so I think now is the time. Overgrown Tomb, Shocked in. Because we know their hand is just Fury that they can't cast and Grief. Endurance trigger, target here. Alright, go to blocks. Take out the monkey. Alright. And suddenly we're in a pretty good position. So, liking where we're at, that was a great top deck. Because we still have the Spyro, essentially. Okay. Another great top deck that's going to help us out here. Yeah, I'll get that. Play it as land for turn. I think we gotta push in here. Again, I'm not the most sold on this being the best line for us, but we do have to start generating a clock of some sort. Ren and 6 is okay. Okay, and they're gonna hardcast the Fury. The question is what they're gonna take out. My guess would be Ren. Okay, they might take out the Endurance. I feel like Ren and 6 does a lot more, so they probably want to kill that. Oh, they're actually going for the, they're going for the Endurance. That's... okay. Yeah, that is fine. Endurance down. Alright. Not the biggest fan of the fact we flooded, but we can just combat. We get to make shunt blockers to make sure Ren lives. And then we get to take a bunch of stuff out for... Alright. So we'll make it seem like we've got something we really don't. Okay. Alright. And OP probably swings at Ren. Yep. They do. Not that I blame them. And there. Spyro, make the 2. Okay, and land was the last card in the opponent's hand. Ooh, that is a rough draw. So we'll just let this go, and we're in a bind, but we're not in the worst place we could be. We still have a lot of very live top decks. And we're still going to be thinning our deck. Okay, opponent is refueling now, and that is a bit worrisome. Alright, let's see how they go. Holding back. I don't know if with this grief, I don't know if I agree with that. since we have kind of flooded pretty hard here. Yeah, no, I think what opponent's doing here is correct. We chump. Because we take the 3. We're at an effect of 6. If they've got double bolt, we are dead. Okay, not the end of the world, to be sure, but we're gonna need a heck of a top deck to get out of this. But we do have all of our colors fixed, and we've got another swamp in the yard. Okay, so we bolt. Let's go ahead and get a swamp. Take that while they're tapped out. And, I mean, we are dead to a top deck bolt or a top decked monkey, unfortunately. We have flooded, we've drawn a bunch of lands. But they do have to take Rin and 6, because if we get to ulti that, we get to just eternally police them. Okay, yeah, opponent is doing this correctly, unfortunately for us. So, alright, it's down to a very good top deck. And that is yet another land, so unfortunately that does not do it. Off to a bit of a rocky start, but we do get to cut a lot of dead cards.
Sell out every day, might as well be on the winning team.
Generally in these kind of matchups, I don't like hand disruption. I do like these 3 a lot. I also like Fury. Let's see, if we cut Lily, although Lily isn't horrible in this matchup, so this actually might be one of the times we do want Lily. We want our interaction. Riveteer's Charm is pretty good as a top deck late game. Maybe I cut... Maybe I don't bring in the Furies because they are a little late. I bring in a Leyline. And run it like that. I mean, I would have liked to have found space for the last Leyline, but I also don't know if I want to just mulligan to Leyline. I mean, and we weren't doing horrible. We got turn 1 scammed, and we fought through it very well, but our deck just did not give us anything to work with. That Rin and 6, unfortunately for us, they did see the line, because their line was clearly to, yes, we'll 100% take the play. I mean... we don't really have a whole lot. But I do think turn 1 monkey is just good enough on its own that, you know, I think it's worth doing. Let's see. Yeah, I think I gotta get Blood Crypt as much as I don't want to. And then we hard cast this monkey. And ideally they play something we can just push. And we get to land our own monkey. And we do have the Triome in hand. Okay, and that baits the bolt. So 1, 2, 3. And we get the Boseiju, which is also good. So The question is, do we just go ahead? I'm actually going to play up the Tarmogoyf, that way they can't dash monkey. And then we Ren and 6 get back a land next turn. Since we already have an Out to Blood Moon in hand now. And also they can't just bolt this one, they have to terminate. Which they do have. Opponent really running well. They kept a more interactive hand, but this is where we're hoping that... Ooh, and a cycle... Oh, yet another cycle land. So, okay, I do like this. I like this quite a bit. Let's get back the Wooded here. Make a land drop. And that way, even if they go like just windmill slam a Blood Moon, we still have an out, we still get to draw a card, and if they don't interact with this Ren, I think we just get a mountain and just start like Forgotten Caves. Grief. Okay, that's fine. Because if that's their scam plan, that's fine by me. Like, it dies to a bolt, so that's not a bad... Alright, so they take the only card they can take. They scam it, because of course they do. It comes back, they look at our hand, they know the whole contents. I'm not giving up that information if I can help it. They play another land, so they've got 2 cards in hand, meaning the Scam Fury cannot be the follow-up. And let's cycle this Forgotten Caves. Alright, that's a good get. Okay. Yeah, I think we gotta keep up the Forgotten Cave loop. It just offers us so much. Let's go land. This is the stuff you want to be doing with Ren, by the way. And again, let us just make them have it. Because if we can just... we just really want to... I mean, they're likely going to get in and put this Ren to 1. Gonna try and stop our fun with constantly recurring this Forgotten Caves. But before they attack, I think I might cycle it. Or if they like try and scam in another like Grief, I might just go ahead and cycle then. Yeah, let's cycle. Okay, Den of the Bugbear, not our optimal target, but that's fine. Okay. That's fine. We can't kill it right now anyway, so that's okay. Wow, our inability to draw non-lands is getting a little out there, but you know, that's okay. We'll cycle this. Okay. So we can double block to kill it. They could still take that, but again, I don't know that it super matters for them. We'll hold back. and we still have like like another cycle, so that's pretty great. We almost have a complete out to Blood Moon. All right, begin combat. Yeah, we're not saving Rin anyway, but I think if we can kill this, that's kind of worth it. Because we're getting to the point where I don't think it matters if they hard cast a Fury or something, and them not having yet another Spyro is to flashback is kind of worth. Okay. So let's go on to blocks. So here, and let's see if they assign those blocks correctly. If they try and kill the Goyf, since Rin and the Goyf are going to die at the same time, they're going to have to give up another spell. They're probably gonna... Oh, okay. They should... Okay, well, I guess that works. They could go... Okay, they play out a monkey. I completely did that wrong in my head, but that's fine. Land and Blood Moon will be a dead card. Land is also a dead card, so I'm gonna go black, this, and let's cycle this. Another endurance, huh? Okay, so this isn't horrible. We're going to be taking a bit of damage, but realistically, we just need one card here to stabilize us, like a Spyro or... Okay. But we are going down to 8, which isn't the best ever, but, you know. So we do that, we flash in another blocker effectively. And we go red, green, or green, endurance. And then we block monkey, block Spyro. Right, blocks, Spyro, monkey. Both of those hit the bin. We go to 3 or 6. If they've got double bolt, we're just dead. Okay, abrupt decay isn't bad. I think we'll just hold it up. We now have multiple outs to Blood Moon, or Megas, if that's what they get. I'm gonna go ahead and just fire this off to get some value out of it. We're losing it anyway, so, you know. They've got one card in hand.
I remember it, but just a moment ago, it's gone.
Let's fire this up. And turn it sideways, just because that's going to force them to burn a lot here. They might decide to take it. They are at a very high life total. Opponent's thinking. And I might play this wooded just to thin some more. Like, because if we get a Renin 6 off the top, okay. Are you gonna go for the total? I didn't expect them to do this. That's fine. Then again, they could have Fury in hand. You know, that would suck for us. Okay. Because I thought maybe they would have something they, All right. Endurance, weirdly relevant card this game. Okay, so they do that. They kill one of them. Okay, I mean, that's fine. They can't bolt or anything to finish off the next one. Yeah, let's just say go, because we could fire this up. Really not the time to see yet another land. So what we need is a Spyro or something off the top. Okay, that is fine. No, we will not be shocking in. I mean, if they've got it, they've got it. They've played it very well if they do. All right. All right, this is where we need Spyro off the top. Okay, K command. Okay, so Tarmogoyf is a 4/5. Yeah, that's probably our best. Make them discard, get back Tarmogoyf, Casgoyf, hope for the best. So, cast. Alright, so this, cast. Okay, so I'll get endurance back, actually. All right, so we make them discard. What is that last card? Okay, they just had a land. Red. Endurance. All right, so I mean, we don't have any pressure ourselves, but... Oh, wow, this has been a grindy game. So if they attack, I mean, if they top deck another Fury, we're just dead. Top deck a Bolt. We're not dead, but we're pretty close. All right. Well, let's bolt that and let's see what we get out of their hand. I guess I should have waited. That way it would come back tapped. I'm gonna hold back. I'm just looking for something a little bit better. You know, this could be a fatal flaw, like a fatal error in my judgment, but if they dash monkey, you know, that could be bad times for us. 2 cards in hand. EE on 2. Okay. Fine. That does shut off our Tarmogoyfs, but kinda... Yeah, I think we make them use it. I feel like if they had a better draw, they would have played it. This is where a top deck Willy would pull us ahead, but unfortunately we did border out. Alright. Okay, was it Fatal Push? Did you play this super duper well, OP? Okay. It's not Fatal Push. Okay, Spyro off the top. 1 time. Okay. Okay, Veil of Summer. Yeah, I feel okay with that. I'm gonna swing in. If they try and terminate this, we just Veil it and, Alright, so we're actually that's not horrible. Alright, opponent's down to 11. We do have a clock. We do have him dead in 4 turns. We have something on the board, and we've got a way to protect it. Veil of Summer. Okay. So, not the biggest fan of them getting to Spyro, because that could let them tear apart our hand. We're kind of vulnerable right now. Okay, Fury. Kills our... Okay. Croxa would also be a hellacious top deck right now. Alright, Leyline of the Void, so... Okay. Say go. This is our last Tarmogoyf. We're really hoping for a Croxa next turn. Croxa, disrupt them, recast Croxa. All right. They trade. And, okay. I don't think I've got anything else left. Okay. Well, that was held up purely for nothing. Okay, that's good. Do it to it, Spyro. And we get to flash ours back, whereas OP does not. Again, Croxa off of this would be fantastic. Okay, so we're actually hitting our cards that matter. So we're getting there. This has been a humdinger of a game, I'll tell you that. We're almost an hour in on game one, but we're gonna get through them all tonight because I don't have to work tomorrow. Okay, so opponent's gonna Spyro here. I don't know why opponent isn't casting that. Riveteers. Exile the top three. So I would like to draw 3 cards, please, game. Okay, let's just bolt OP's face. Let's try and win this fair and square. I don't want to win by just running our opponent's time out. Okay, so we'll dash monkey. And we're very low, so I think we gotta hold back the Spyro. Again, it's playing a little bit into that whole, like, we're zeroing, we're, like, kind of, okay. Yeah, and well, plus the Ren, get back, Den, land drop for turn, monkey, and say go. I'm gonna just have him dead next turn. Yeah. Okay, so Jund grinding it out, grinding our opponent down here. Land. Cast our monkey. It's weird. You seem to draw a bunch of these newer cards and you seem to do good magically all of a sudden. I don't know why that is. I do not know for the life of me why that might be. Could not imagine it, everybody. Okay. Opponent scoops it up. Yeah, I think we just run it as is and hope we get lucky. I certainly love it. Just a very, very interactive Magic tonight, which I am a massive fan of. Granted, this has just been one game, so You know, and it could just be body by like the next couple decks. But, you know, we're going to push through. We haven't won yet, though. Hoping for a Wayline in our opener and just a solid 6. So, like, we just Wayline and they're all in on the scam. Though I think they're going to play a more mid-rangey game. That's probably the best. I'm gonna keep because we've got this on turn 0. I mean, we're on the draw too. Okay, opponent probably going to play a monkey. Okay.
It's business. That's all it is.
All right, they're gonna take our monkey. Sucks, but you know, some days it sucks to suck. At least that would be my guess. You take monkey. I feel like everything else is very mid in this hand. We're gonna be very vulnerable early on, but we don't have to worry about those turboed out. Okay, you take. I don't know that I agree with that. I don't know that I agree with that. All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess that, okay, I take that back. I think opponent did the smart thing in retrospect. That does give us the most, like, long-lasting power. So I think that was smart on them. I feel like they're very choked under this. I'm gonna get the Blood Crypt. Dash Monkey, and just kind of hope that it connects. Okay, Monkey does not. Womp womp. You know, it is what it is. Alright, so we've both got a lot going for us here. I'm hoping to find yet another thing not a Beseiju. Just so I can make sure I can cast this Croxa, because we're kind of building up to Croxa. I mean, if we have to play out the Beseiju. Okay, Dolphy Voidwalker. Okay. Okay, Swamp. Well, let's just bolt here. They get that, but we're going to take something from their hand with this Croxa. And, yeah, it doesn't matter. We have to, I'm going to be a little bit quiet because we do have to keep on our toes here. I do think the odds of us going land Spyro are high. Again, would like to have something a little bit better, but... Play. Red. Green. Black. You know, and we might lose to the clock here. Like, suddenly we're the ones down a little bit. We've got a lot more triggers right now than our opponent does. Okay. We got a Terminate out of their hand. That's fine. We don't have any pressure, unfortunately. They get their Fable down. Yes, yes. Big Tarmogoyf coming in. And if they unanswered, this is going to close this game really quickly. And we also will have Croxa soon. Okay, opponent is just finding roadblock after roadblock for us, it would seem, but we're not out of this yet. All right, so that flips. Black. Green. Yep. So no more Spyro. So this is where it's going to matter. Like, one missed combat phase dooms us, unfortunately. And we're going to try and get in as best we can. Next turn, we get to Spyro. Make 2 Tarmogoyfs to crash in. Alright, so opponent's going to wait till the last minute, try and really get us with that clock. Though that is their best app currently. Thanks to Moto being Moto and taking a second every time I do anything. Alright. They make a treasure token. They can get Revolt off this. That is a bit rough, but again, I don't see that we've got a great out to that. Okay, and they Fury. Fury off the top is pretty great. But it's still anyone's game at this point. That. Don't know if we're gonna get through this, but I wouldn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh. Oh yeah, they've got it now, unfortunately. They can just copy this Fury ad infinitum. To shoot down our board. But I'm gonna make them see the line. Like, I think they take it and then they do that and then we just never get a board again. Yep, they saw the line. Oh well. Once they demonstrate that they actually know it, I'll go ahead and scoop to them. I mean, because we're not winning, but I'm gonna make them show us the thing. Okay. And we'll concede. Good game, though. Sad we didn't get there. A bit of flooding. and a bit of a BRB to restart Moto. But that does happen. I'm thinking from now on, like the lesson I'm learning with Moto more and more is that I just need to restart the client after I do the deck tech. I think that is just too much. The memory leak issues on Moto are just, you can't risk a long game after that with this client, I'm afraid. You know, but that happens. I don't know that... I don't want to say that, like, the time is what did it. Maybe I could have made better decisions there, you know. It kind of is what it is. I think that Fury was really what did it. Like, and we just did not find... If we could have answered that Fable and we had more time, maybe we still had a game in us. But then again, that is also one of those things where it is kind of a... It shows us... How do I put this? It just shows yet another... It just shows how, like, Scam can really grind if it needs to, I think is the best way to say it. Also, I think in retrospect, we should have kept the Fable... Or not the Fable, but the Beseiju up for the Fable. Just that way we would have had a lot more pulling in our direction, so to speak. Could have taken that out before they could have copied the Fury. You know, that was a definite line that I did not see. But at the same time, like, we were just so... We just didn't have anything going on either. So, I don't know. It's hard to say, although I do think that is something I should have considered just because they are going to be running some number of Fable in 75 for mid-range, as you saw there. Like, that's... the clock is really what did it, especially, like, we were just losing, like, giant chunks of time because Moto was lagging. And again, that does happen with this client especially. Yeah, we'll take the play. Yeah, I don't think that's good enough. Oh, jeez. We're just not meant to have multiple lands. I will keep... Now put back second. Monkey. We're on the play, so I think just shock Monkey and hope that's good enough. Opponent is Mole getting low, too, so we're not the only ones, although they could be like Tron. But, you know, we're going to try it. We're going to play out this Monkey and hope that that's good enough. Yep. It's so nice when the client is, like, just nice and responsive. And, you know, it could be... Okay. So land would be the best, so we get to double disrupt. It is not a land, unfortunately. So Monkey gets to get in. We get a treasure. What do we get? I think it is... I don't know. This is some kind of Stoneblade deck. Alright, we'll do that, and we'll hope for a land drop next turn. But we do have Monkey, we have more discard in hand. Okay, Cranial Plating out of hand. Alright. Okay, there's a land. Okay, let's go ahead and just see what they got going on over there. That's a great get. Alright, so opponent is living off the top of their deck, although they do have a couple of explosive top decks they can really get. I mean, any creature would be great. I think we're going to get I'd really love to see Spyro right about now. Yeah, let's get stomping around, you know. A bit like dressing for the job you want, not the one you have. Here. Okay, so let's just go that. Croxa? And then we're just gonna hope we get something we can cast, really. Because we're one land, let's see, we've got 4, we need 1 more. So if we draw a land next turn, we can escape this Croxa. Yeah, that's fine. Like, technically this isn't the correct way to sequence that, but I'm kind of like over it, you know? Oh, dang. Well, I'm glad they're not getting that, though. Glad that that is not what they're getting. Okay, Relic. They just go ahead and straight up pop it. I don't blame them. Yeah, I definitely don't blame the Mountain. Let's Thoughtseize here. Well, we got all the hand disruption, OP. All right. Yeah. You know, maybe we can hit a Thought Monitor next time, you know? Thoughtcast is a great rip. The Saga, also fantastic. Well, let's connect with Monkey. Well, let's just see. Let's get that out of their hand. Okay. Alright, so they are very priced into making a construct here. So, we've got that. Okay, terminate. That's great. They make the construct and we just kill it. Never didn't have it. Alright. Red. Terminate. Well, any rip we get, we can cast, and that's great. Okay, so they do make one. I think they get Shadow Spear here. That's probably their best. Although I could see, okay. Okay, this is the vomits their hand part of the game. And we take a bunch, and not all we can be done about it. Great. Okay, Goif. And that's just it because of Gingerbread. We just did not see anything, but we were... Ugh. That was pretty dreadful, but you know what? We've got things. We have things to take out. God, Willie's so horrible. I mean, like, I do hate for this to be like the Bash on Willie Fest, but, Liliana the Veil's not very good. Yeah, I think like that. I like Fury. They bring in hate. Maybe we actually do want Lily. Just because they have a lot of tricky things to get around stuff in Affinity. So we'll see. Not... Yeah, but that was just it. Like, that last one was just the power that Affinity can have. Like, they just vomited their entire hand at the end. And we were running so hot. Okay, this is good. I'll keep it. Upkeep. Yes. Thoughtseize. Weird. Thought monitor, take that relic. Don't like they're gonna get a bunch of draw twos out of this, but not a whole lot can be done. Okay, Ren isn't the total worst draw. And we now have them on a clock back at them, so... Okay. Alright, so... OP does not get in. Okay, land. Might be about to eat my words on old Willie here. But we're gonna go ahead and ping that. Bump up the Goif. And I think we just, okay. Frogmite. So, Frogmite, Glimmer Void, that, so we've... Alright, we'll do that. Keep the pain train rolling here. And also, like, most importantly, kind of making it difficult for them to have, like, affinity, so to speak. Okay. Alright, they thought cast. Let's start by doing that. All right, so let's plus here. Get the wooded. Land for turn. Overgrown tomb tapped. Fatal push. Okay. Excellent running. Excellent running. Yeah, I think we just keep it like that. That was pretty good. Like, that is where you want to be. That was a very good game of Magic. This is almost one of those times where I wish I had Collect Roof in the sideboard just to turn that whole stupid deck off. But I think that's a little too narrow, you know. This is where we want to be. Yes, please. I would love to keep this hand. Thank you very much. We'll see what they play. I'm kind of hoping they vomit their hand and we just Fury Inquisition hose them. That would be optimal. But, you know, we'll see. Okay. Inquisition looking very strong here. Yeah. Okay, Thoughtseize is even better than that. Let's get Overgrown. Thoughtseize, they have a blue source. I don't really want them to have the mana, though. Yeah, I'll take that, because that represents... And, yeah, you know what? We'll just say go. Because they just have 2 cards in hand. We have EE, we have Fury, we have... Okay, so dismiss all that. Alright, yeah, they get us for 1. GG's opponent. Alright, well, Inquisition, see what they got going on over there. Whole lot of nothing. Okay, so they do get to make a construct. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, Glimmer Void. Not great for us that we aren't finding anything. Ooh, great that we took that. Let's just say... Go... Okay. And then let's just go ahead, bolt this. Okay, that baits out the second one, that's fine. Ugh, yuck. Urza Saga. Okay. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Alright, we'll take 6, but we'll drop the EE. EE on a big old 0. And let's go from there. All right. Get rid of them. Okay, good. I wanted them to do that now anyways. Saga being its annoying self, but that's fine. All right, well. Okay, and and this time we're gonna find the exact opposite. We're not gonna find any lands whatsoever. Yep. Jeez. That was horrible running, actually. That was us finding no lands, so. Not sure how I feel. I know I'm going to take a quick break, everyone. Not sure how I feel about this one, admittedly. I feel like the first the first set of games was very, very close. And I feel like this one was just incredibly bad running. We just did not see a second land. So we just had too much going on. Like, if we could have gotten something there. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to throw up the BRB. I'm going to restart Moto here. I'm going to go ahead and I'll mute my mic. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back. I am back, everybody. I hope you all are enjoying everything. Sorry that took me a little bit there. As I said, I was running to the bathroom. So we're going ahead and we're bringing back up Moto. Let's play out our last 3 games. See if we can cash this week. Not optimistic? I don't know. We've had some very close games, so we might be able to pull it around. You know, I went into this knowing that I could just go super duper easy, like 05, like in a heartbeat. 05, Yes, the mic is on, and I'm not talking to myself like an idiot. Fantastic. There we go. I knew this could be a horrible week. I knew that out of the gate. But I wanted to see how it did. Now, we have run into a very oddball deck in Affinity. You know, that happens. Affinity, like, can just get you. They played their more grindy game, and we only had 2 lands the entire time. You know, it is what it is. Not drawing lands and drawing all 3 drops is not where you want to be. I'll keep this. It's a very proactive hand with the option of Croxa as just a grind engine. So I'm liking it. I'm liking it quite a bit. And we're on the play, so upkeep, skip draw, shock, monkey, and go. If they drop their own monkey, we get a bolt and then Croxa. That would be optimal. Okay. Dead gone. That means that we're up against... Let's see, so... That's a 3rd card type. They might very well have it, but I think we'll do it like this. Because this means we're up against rhinos. It's very unlikely to be Living End, I'll say it like that. It's very, very unlikely to be Living End. Okay, Crashing Footfalls is on suspend. Alright, so I'm actually going to start off and cycle this just to see. Control Z, Control Z. I'm going to use the right color mana and just go ahead, start off cycle. Worth. And we gotta start turning stuff sideways, start zeroing out our opponent if we can. Okay, Charlotte's Agent isn't horrible. That could be a good get depending on what our opponent does here. Yep, suspend, ticking down. So that's pretty good. Okay. Might just be dead. Unfortunately, we did not draw the Fatal Push portion of our game plan. Okay, second monkey. Red, black, Croxa here. Yeah, it doesn't super matter. Okay, we get a land, so we can do that. We play this one. I don't like that we're going to be trading this Goyf. I was hoping... Borrowers it back to hand. 1. Okay. Red. We'll hard cast the monkey because they're going to put sorcery in the yard, so Goyf is going to be extremely good at blocking. Goyf and say go. The spin keeps on ticking down. They are buying themselves time, but then again, that is kind of what our opponent's deck does. Ideally, we'll draw Fatal Push, But once they put sorcery in there, this Goyf is going to be able to trade up with the Rhino. So opponents are really going to need an endurance. Kind of hoping they will. Let's go ahead. Let's Thoughtseize. Get that out of their... Get whatever they got out of their hand now. Make them sort of interact on our terms. Most importantly, this is going to grow the Tarmogoyf, so it's going to be better at blocking Rhino tokens. That's kind of turning off the trump card, the trick of their deck, so to speak. And we do have Nurturing Peatland for a redraw. Ooh, Force of Negation. Not wanting us to get that, huh? Well, I think we gotta send both in. That means they've got a Cascader in hand. All right, we'll let them go, and we'll see what they do here. I think we're gonna Bolt Face, just to really put the fear of it in them. Because we do that, we cycle that, we've got Croxa for another Bolt effect, and Renin 6 off the top also is lethal at that point. We've just got a lot we can do to finish this one out at that point. So I think that's good. I think we're in a great place so far. Okay. The fact that opponent is drawing is good. Okay. Okay, opponent must have not drawn very well. You hate to see it. Dang, what do we want? I think Endurance is very middling here, so I'm gonna cut. EE is obviously a fantastic magic card. There's the argument that Bolt does not kill a lot of what they're doing. So it's a fairly clean cut. I'll try it like this since we're up a game. You know, not sure where I stand on it totally, but I think it's worth a look into doing it like this, you know. We'll see. We will see. This is going to be one of those where... I don't know. You know, ideally we would have a different thing, but their turn ones, like, they have to interact with this monkey. This monkey puts them on the spot on turn one. We have the EE. They didn't want to play against Jund. Jund just... The fear of Jund was just so ingrained in our opponent, they didn't want to deal with it. So, let us restart Modo. I know that was a quick one, but my trust in this client, being able to deal with any thing, keeps decreasing as my amount of time playing it increases. You know, it's a very weird, like a direct correlation. Amount of Modo time, amount of trust in Modo. And it's like, Modo time up at the top, and trust, like, through the floor. You know? But let's hop on back in, shall we? So, close with Affinity, close with Scam. Rhinos did not want to play us. I mean, I guess that's the thing. You take game one off of them with Jund, and then the shame concede happens. Or maybe they just didn't sideboard right. Because the plan was to start on that monkey, get Renin 6, cycle off of the treasure if we didn't draw like a fatal push or something, and just keep churning. Hopefully find a double EE. That way, in case they force one, we get them with the second, and that makes it pretty good. You know, would have been interesting to see how that plays out. I actually don't mind playing rhinos with Jund. I really like it. It's a lot of fun both ways, I feel like. Okay. Let's see. We're on the play, but we don't have a... Okay, we're on the draw. Or, we're on the play. We don't have a great turn one. I'll mulligan this one. It's close. I will keep this one based off the strength of Monkey. I think we'll put back Riveteers. And just so we have that double Monkey action going. Keep, put back, done. All right. Turn one us. Well, I guess we're kind of showing our hand a little bit here, but Monkey. And let's see. It also could be a deck that... Oh. It's humans. Let's Thoughtseize, see what we've got going on here. And then I think we take their most efficient thing, and we're just hoping for a land. Oh, jeez. Ah. Coppercoat Vanguard. I don't like Thalia. And let's see. They might read that there's another monkey in hand, but let's see if they take the trade here. They do. All right, and this is where we need a top deck a land deck. Any untapped land, and we're very good. That's not an untapped land at all, deck. Because we got that. I think we swing in, and there's a very real chance we Spyro. If they let us have it. Okay, they don't. Predictable, it is what it is. This is, okay, but third land, and my lordy. All right, Vigilance. Okay, they're gonna choose Spyro. Well. Okay, so Anointed Peacekeeper. Yuck. They have a lot they're going to be doing to us next turn. Let us get the Forest. Red, green. And let's keep the lands coming. What does this thing do? Okay, costs 2 more, so... Opponent is in a very good very good spot, I will say. But we do have the second one, so if we can kill that thing, things are looking a lot better. All right. Ooh, Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf, what do we want to do? Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's return it. We can't kill that, unfortunately, so... And that's also going to limit what they can do here. Okay. Okay. Anthem's the dorks. Yep. Alright, so where's this? Alright, block. Oh wait, we're just dead. I screwed that up. Oh well. What a night. Yep, we're just dead. Because I messed that up. I should have blocked that one. But it's okay. So, Fury, gonna be a major card here, as is Turok. Single targeted removal, not great. Endurance, I think we can cut that pretty safely. Also, I feel like our yard's gonna be under attack, so I'm gonna cut Croxa. Alright. Yeah, I'll keep because we've got Renin 6 and Monkey. We get a lead on Monkey, and if we draw a black source, we're very, very, very far ahead. So that's good. We're hoping our opponent just preferably mulligans to nothing. Okay, keep. Monkey goes. So I'm hoping they play a one toughness creature. We ping it with Ren. We get a treasure, and then we get to Inquisition as well. Just this ever cascading range of, you know, like just this cascading advantage. Okay. All right, champion. That's kind of what we wanted exactly. Okay. That not so much. This a whole lot. Ah, Renin 6. Making 1/1s unplayable. Ooh, spicy opponent. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, Esper Sentinel. They gets a annoying little card, that one. But that's fine. That is... Let's get a Blood Crypt. You know what? We'll say no right now, and we'll drop Tarmogoyf and Sega. Okay, Obnoxious, that's fine. Gets a +1, that's fine. Oh wow, opponent just really running very well here. Okay. Okay, that was a pretty good get from us. They could, okay. Wow, really just, you're having it today, aren't you, OP? All right, yep, they get in for a bunch. Okay. All right. I think we're just going to go ahead and, like when they try to push all in, we're just going to start strategically. We're going to go in on champion. Okay. Yep, that's fine. All right, we're going very low here. And that's just it. We did not draw a land to get rid of that. Sad. Well, that means we're dead for cash in the league, but we're gonna go ahead and we'll restart Moto one last time, hop into that last match, and just see how we do. I think, though, that was partially my sideboarding. I think I got too blinded. I should have taken out the discard for EEs, because if we had EEs there, like EE for one would have ruined our opponent. They would have had to double sack. And then in response, we could have just pushed the biggest one, taken the one, pushed it, and then that's just their whole game plan. They have nothing. That was my mistake. I still think Jund... I don't know. I'm still not a massive... I love the deck, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of fun. I just don't think it's very competitive. I don't know how those people did so well with it. I think it might have just been the deck for the weekend. Maybe. Like one of those situations. You know, if it... Those happen. You know, not for nothing. Those sort of events occur. So... but we're not doing badly, though. That last one was my mistake. That Affinity one, they just had it. Okay, sorry Pokemon community game, but, yeah, I think we're good. This is the last night. I'm not liking the Pokemon community game. I think it clunks up the chat too much. You know. We're on the draw, so I'm kind of like middling over this. Okay, this one can interact, so I'll keep. I'm gonna put back the Fable. Done. And all right, let's see what we're up against. Hollowed Fountain. That tells me that this is more likely than not. Okay. I think I'll get Blood Crypt, start off with Inquisition. Oh, this is... This is Mill. Okay, I mean, you can't say we've had bad games tonight, like we haven't been playing against interesting decks, like Mono Blue Mill. Or Esper Mill, I guess. How is it going? Yes, I am on the last match of the league. I will admit, the match, you know, we're not doing the best ever was. Oh god, I'm gonna totally butcher the pronunciation of your name. I'm just gonna say sorry for this up top. But, more... Riz? Oh lord, I'm so bad at things. But yeah, no, this is our last one. We're 1 and 3 right now. So we're hoping we can kind of take it. Playing some Jund. Oh, thank you. And before we click that last one, what in... this really is mono blue splash white. Huh. Okay, opponent's gonna draw. Opponent's gonna draw. So, I'm one of those people, I tend to stick with, I've always liked the more mid-range decks like Jund and stuff. I've been liking Scam a lot right now in the current meta. I love that deck. I'm actually going to be playing Creativity on here tomorrow. Okay. Swamp. Upkeep. I don't know why they went ahead and did that now, like... That's my crab now, opponent. We are mill. We are playing We Are Mill now. Okay, now they archive trap me. Oh, and we got the Croxa. Oh, opponent. Bad beats right now. You know, that was a good chunk of our library they hit, but we have Croxa and we've got Monkey going. Teferi Time Raveler. Well, gee, that's just not fun at all there, opponent. I mean, if they've got another one, they've got another one. I'm of the... Like, my personal opinion on the matter is you cannot live in fear of that sort of thing. Like, if you do, you're just gonna lose. All right. Okay. So that did get a lot of it. I might have missequenced there, but maybe I should have played out the Tarmogoyf, or better yet, cast the Spyro. So what do we do here is the question. Hideous Laughter. Okay, that does not end the game. They've only got one in hand. I think it's Croxa time. So... black, black, red, red. And like that, they are forced to bounce this. Though they might, yeah, I think they just have to bounce it because you draw a card that way. But I hope you are having a fantastic day, Maury. Like I said, I've had a pretty good one. Again, they could toss us as hideous after us again and we're just dead. You know, that happens. Okay. So I think Ren and 6 get back Horus play Tarmogoyf. Red, green, Ren. All right, so we're going to be chunking them down next turn. I think we get the swamp back with Ren, plus Willie on. Teferi, that's a great one, opponent. Okay, they get their Hedron Crab back. They visions to draw. Yep. They do that to mill us a little bit more. Unfortunately, we have Liliana in hand. Another crab. Very, very... Oh, Lord, opponent. Just having it today. No, definitely understand. Well, unfortunately, that's going to do us in on this one, so on to the next one. So, what are we bringing in? Veil of Summer. I like Endurance here. Unfortunately, they both got hit by Hideous Laughter. Card's annoying, you know. Not really much else can be said about it. Honestly, I might just straight up bring in the Veils. Actually, because I like those, I like this. I like Spyro because it gets value out of the yard. I also like Turok. Crocs is good. That puts more pressure on them. Monkey's great on turn 1. Thoughtseize Inquisition. Fatal Push is pretty good. I think I can cut Terminate. And I think I just do it like that. Yeah, I think Turok going to be huge here. Taking apart... Okay. I'm actually okay with this since we're on the draw. Or on the play. And we get to bin more stuff, like crab. Okay. Swamp, not exactly where we want to be, but, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna get some meal out of this. Again, not a whole lot we can do about it. Okay. Rip. Fortunately, we're not on that access, or that would have been a really good one for them, but it is what it is, you know. We're just not about that this game. And we got the Viseiju, so rip. Doesn't matter. Turok gonna be huge, absolutely huge here. Field of Ruin. Which one? That's okay, because we're all about... And we still get the search for B4, so that's... Oh, dang. Oh, I just screwed that up. Oh, well. Are you hitting us with the trap, or are you just trying to... Okay, they're just trying to take us off our colors, so... Okay, now they hit us with the trap. Don't know why they didn't do it earlier. Okay. Lots of archive trap. Ugh. Geez, just not a very good night for us. Okay. Well, let's bolt to get rid of that. Land for turn, and say go. Alright. They draw a card thanks to their own rip. Visions of Beyond turned off here. That rip is really what's done it. Yeah, that was horrible running. That was really bad. But, you know, these things, unfortunately, they do tend to happen. Let's see. My closing thoughts on the deck. I think I could have mulliganed more aggressively there, too. That, how do I sum this up? Well, I want it to be good. I think it's fine. I think it's a very playable deck. I think you can take this like to an RCQ or something and do well. Great job with your updates there, Moto. To be truth be told, as someone who does love a lot of mid-range strategies, I don't think it's very good right now. I think the deck is just kind of middling, truth be told. I think I got two tunnel visioned on that Turok. I think I just had blinders on and I realized I should have gotten the swamp. Don't know that that would have done it, but just being able to rip all of that, I think they just had perfect running there. I think I should have mulliganed again, trying and got that Veil of Summer, because veiling there, like, to completely fizzle all of their stuff. You know, they might have gotten the second archive trap out of us, but yeah, we played against a lot of different things from the format. I'll throw this up on my YouTube, despite the fact this was not a very good league at all. It's about what you would expect from Modern Jund. We had a lot of close matches. I kind of screwed up the last two. I think those were mostly me. Don't know that we would have gotten there, though. You know, I think you could argue that we could have made this one for a 3-2. Had I made better decisions. I think a lot of the fault does lie with me, but is it still... I don't know. I really just don't know about the deck. Everything in me, like everything I felt, we just weren't doing anything powerful enough. We're not like scamming and then having that grindy package we can come into. We weren't like, even like the Saga Jund, you just have that grind factor of Urza Saga, such an obnoxious card to fight through. And we didn't have that. I do like Endurance. Endurance really impressed me. Endurance was probably the best card in the deck. By a long shot. Of course, you know, Spyro and Fable are good, but that really surprised with how good it was. I think Tarmogoyf is still a fine card in Modern. I think it's a question of what shell. Like, the opportunity cost is very low. Yes, it does open you to graveyard hate, but Abrupt Decay was weirdly relevant a lot of this. Yeah, like decks that I normally would have found as cakewalks with other things, it would just gave this deck a lot of problems. And I think that's really where the problem itself lies. Maybe it's a construction thing. Like, maybe, like, because there's a lot that just doesn't die to push or bolt, so maybe you're just supposed to split the difference. Don't have Liliana, play the second Terminate. You know, these are all, like, just thoughts off the top of my head. Maybe, like, you're supposed to go aggressive with Saga and just have a couple Unholy Heats. Maybe that's it. Not sure. Modern is in a little bit of a weird place. I think it is very well done. There's a reason this top 8 a challenge, but I think it also, like... And I will say, like, our last game against Scam, we lost to drawing a bunch of lands. And our last game against Affinity, we lost to just not drawing any land. So, I don't know. Maybe there is more to it. I do like these style decks. And I will say, like, on this channel, I do tend to... I'm all about them. I love them. I want to play them. I play them. They do okay. They do okay. And then I'm kind of off them. I play something else. And then I'm back on them. You know, that is kind of the Jun cycle. You see it do well, you get really hyped about it, you play it, you enjoy it for a bit, then you realize the kind of one of those, it is what it is, you get off it, you see it do well, repeat ad infinitum. So, it is what it is. I really do like it. If you have it, or if you've got a rental service and it's within your limit, I'd recommend checking it out. It's fun to take to an FN if you are, like, if the cards you're missing are, like, you know, some of the cheap stuff, like your Fatal Push. You know, if you're not missing... the problem is the expense of the deck. That is really it. Like, you're looking at 2 Furies, like 40-ish bucks each. Same with Endurance. Lily's still up there in the 30s. Goyf has dropped a bit, but it's still 20 bucks a pop. Or like 15 to 20 bucks a pop, depending on the edition. Rin... Lord, I think she's still like 50 or 40 each. Monkey, enough said, it's Monkey. You're probably looking at least 50 bucks a pop. That's really it. If you happen to have all of these cards from other decks, or you played Jund a while ago, I think you could definitely pick it up. Like, if those expensive cards you're missing are like Wayline, Turok, you know, you can get into the deck for like 50-ish bucks. Yeah, get it, like, rid it, whatever, you know. Play it, like, rid it if you're on Moto, you know, your man traders, your card hoarder, whatever. Play it through a league if you don't have to up your rental service. Like, yeah, you're probably going to be wasting your play points or your tickets. But it's a lot of fun. Like, it's always interactive. It's always fun. I think that's really the best way to sum it up. Great deck. A lot of fun. I don't know that I'd call it particularly powerful. I think that's probably the best way to say it. A lot of fun, can really do it. Like, we were really, really close. Like, this 1-4 could have easily been a 4-1. Oh, and I just got your notification. Oh, Cake King MTG, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it here as we wrap up the stream for the night. You know, definitely appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be putting the replay on YouTube because, oh, and of course, Maury, I appreciate you for being here for the stream as well. Everyone, I really hope you all enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun. Wasn't the best record, you know, 1-4 is obviously not very good, but it was a lot of fun. And that's really it. Like, if you are into the Jund style of game, recommend it 100%. You might not win a lot. You might not win. You might win 50-50. And like tonight, like the games where we didn't go 50-50, it was those little tiny decisions that cost us. Although I think that last game, I just did not mulligan right. The more and more I mull it over, I did not do that right. I think I should have been a little bit more aggressive because it's mill, because that's more they have to mill out. I should have gone for like that monkey into, I don't know, Liliana or something. Maybe that's the one time after talking so much smack at the start of the stream on her that we really wanted Liliana. You know, you could say that. You could say that. But I do think now it is time. And also, in case anyone who's wondering, the music on this one is Walking Dog over on YouTube, who does a lot of really cool lo-fi chill hop. They are a fantastic artist. Pretty sure they are a furry as well. Go to the YouTube channel if you're into that kind of music and you'll see what I'm talking about. Great channel though. Great channel. Cannot recommend it enough. Great source. And they're really cool. Like, all their music is royalty free. They are fantastic. So we'll go ahead. We'll mute the desktop audio and let's find us someone to raid out on. Let us see. Let's see. Ooh, this isn't modern, but System Magic is actually over there playing some of a deck I'm personally kind of interested in, and that would be the Zoomer Drakes, the new Is It Drakes. I think that is a very, very cool, very, very interesting deck. So I hope you all will join me. We'll go ahead and we will give them a raid. Again, I want to thank you all for being here and hope you have a fantastic night. I'll be back tomorrow with probably some creativity. So I hope to see you all then and have a great one.